Part 1. The First Glimpse.
In the bustling heart of the market, where the scent of fresh catch mingled with the earthy aroma of leather, lived a young fishmonger named Finn. Every morning he'd arrange his glistening wares. His heart, however, was not truly in his trade. His gaze often drifted across the cobblestone path to the shoe stall, where Ilara, the shoemaker's daughter, moved with a grace that stole his breath. She was as radiant as the morning sun, her laughter like the chime of distant bells. Finn knew, with a certainty that settled deep in his bones, that he loved her.
Part 2. A Glimmer of Hope.
Finn found small ways to be near Ilara. He'd offer her the freshest fish for her family supper, his hands trembling slightly as he passed it to her. She would smile, a kind, gentle smile that made his heart pound. He felt, in those fleeting moments, a spark of connection, a hope that perhaps she saw something in him beyond his humble trade. He dreamed of a life with her, far from the market's noise, a life filled with joy and shared dreams.
Part 3. The Bold Proposal.
One sun-drenched afternoon, buoyed by the whispers of his own hopeful heart, Finn gathered his courage. He walked directly to Master Gideon, Ilara's father, a man whose stern gaze was as unyielding as the sturdy leather he worked with. With a voice that tried to be steady, Finn declared his love for Ilara and asked for her hand in marriage. Master Gideon looked at him, then at Finn's simple stall, and let out a dismissive laugh.
Part 4. The Harsh Refusal.
Master Gideon's laughter echoed through the market, drawing curious glances. "You, a fishmonger," he scoffed, "wish to marry my daughter? My Ilara deserves a man of standing, a man with a future, not one who smells of fish and scales." His words were sharp, cutting Finn to the core. Ilara, standing nearby, looked distressed, her eyes filled with sympathy for Finn's humiliation. Finn's heart sunk, but his resolve, though bruised, remained unbroken.
Part 5. A Desperate Promise.
That evening, Finn sat alone by the docks, the salty breeze doing little to soothe his wounded pride. But as he watched the moon rise, a fierce determination ignited within him. He would not give up. He would prove himself worthy. He would do the impossible to win Ilara's hand, no matter the obstacle. He swore to himself he would become a man worthy of her, a man Master Gideon could not refuse.
Part 6. The Whispers of a Legend.
Finn began to ask around, seeking advice from the oldest and wisest villagers. He heard tales of a legendary treasure, hidden deep within the Whispering Woods, guarded by ancient spirits. It was said that whoever found it would become wealthy beyond imagination. Though many scoffed, calling it a fool's errand, Finn saw a glimmer of hope. This, he thought, could be his path to Ilara.
Part 7. A Secret Departure.
Under the cloak of a moonless night, Finn packed a meager bag, his fishing nets replaced by a sturdy axe and a coil of rope. He left a note for his ailing mother, promising to return a man of means. With a deep breath, he ventured into the shadowed embrace of the Whispering Woods, a place feared by many, but to Finn, it was the only path forward.
Part 8. The Forest's Embrace.
The woods were a labyrinth of gnarled trees and tangled undergrowth. Strange sounds echoed through the darkness, the hoot of an owl, the rustle of unseen creatures, and the unsettling whisper of the wind through the leaves. Finn pushed onward, his lantern casting dancing shadows, his mind focused on Alara, her image a beacon in the oppressive gloom. He knew he faced untold dangers, but his love gave him courage.
Part 9. Encounter with the River Troll.
Days blurred into nights as Finn delved deeper. One evening, as he tried to cross a raging river, a hulking, moss-covered troll emerged from beneath an ancient stone bridge. Its eyes glowed menacingly. "None shall pass," it roared, blocking Finn's path. Finn, though terrified, remembered Ilara's kind smile and found his voice. He challenged the troll not with brawn, but with a riddle, a clever test of wit.
Part 10. A clever escape.
Finn's riddle was a tricky one, about what has an eye but cannot see. The troll grunted, its brow furrowing in confusion. It paced back and forth, unable to guess the answer. A needle. Frustrated and bound by ancient troll law to allow passage if the riddle was unsolved, the troll reluctantly moved aside, grumbling curses. Finn, triumphant, hurried across the bridge, his heart still thumping from the close call.
Part 11. The Lair of the Shadow Beast.
Deeper still, Finn found himself in a cavern, bathed in an eerie phosphorescent glow. A low growl echoed from the shadows, and two piercing red eyes stared back at him. It was a shadow beast, a creature of legend, said to guard the entrance to the treasure's resting place. Its form was indistinct, a swirling mass of darkness with razor claws. Finn felt a chill deeper than the cavern's damp air.
Part 12. A Battle of Wits and Light.
The shadow beast lunged, its shadowy form flickering. Finn, remembering an old tale, raised his lantern. Its light, though small, was pure and unwavering. The beast recoiled, hissing, for creatures of shadow despise pure light. Finn, realizing its weakness, used his lantern as a shield, slowly pushing the beast back, its form weakening under the persistent glow.
Part 13. The Discovery.
With the shadow beast dispelled, Finn ventured further into the cavern. There, in the deepest recess, lay a gleaming chest, intricately carved with ancient symbols. His heart hammered in his chest. This was it, the legendary treasure. He cautiously approached, his hands trembling as he reached for the latch.
Part 14. The True Treasure.
He opened the chest, not to find glittering gold or jewels, but an ancient, leather-bound book and a single, intricately crafted, luminescent pearl. The book contained forgotten knowledge of herbal remedies and ancient healing arts, while the pearl pulsed with a soft, warm light, said to cure any ailment. Finn realized the true treasure wasn't material wealth, but knowledge and healing.
Part 15. A New Calling.
Finn returned to the village, not with bags of gold, but with the ancient book and the luminescent pearl. He began to study the remedies, tirelessly learning and experimenting. His mother, who had been growing weaker, was his first patient. With the pearl's gentle light and a potion brewed from the book's teachings, her strength slowly returned. News of Finn's healing abilities spread like wildfire.
Part 16. The Healer of the Village.
Finn, no longer just a fishmonger, became the village healer. People from far and wide sought his remedies. He spent his days tending to the sick, easing pain and bringing comfort. His humble home transformed into a small clinic, filled with the scent of herbs and hope. He was respected, admired, and his kindness shone brighter than any gold.
Part 17. Master Gideon's Illness.
One dreadful day, Master Gideon, the shoe seller, fell gravely ill. His cough was deep and rattling, and his strength waned with each passing hour. The village physician was baffled, and fear gripped Ilara's heart. She sent for Finn, her last hope, despite her father's past harsh words.
Part 18. A Test of Forgiveness.
I want a nice, calm voice that goes with the story, and a great reaction together story. Finn arrived at Master Gideon's bedside, his heart heavy, but his resolve firm. He saw Ilara's tear-filled eyes, and the sight strengthened his purpose. Despite the shoemaker's previous cruelty, Finn put his feelings aside. He carefully examined Master Gideon, then prepared a special concoction from his ancient book, infused with the pearl's healing glow. He administered it with gentle hands, staying through the night to monitor his former adversary.
Part 19. A New Beginning.
By morning, Master Gideon's fever had broken, and a healthy color returned to his cheeks. He awoke, looking at Finn with a gaze softened by gratitude and regret. "Finn," he rasped, "you saved my life. I was wrong about you. You are a man of true worth, far more valuable than any gold." He then turned to Ilara, his eyes shining. "If you will still have him, my daughter, I give you my blessing." Ilara, tears of joy streaming down her face, embraced Finn, her heart overflowing. Finn had not brought back riches, but he had proven his impossible love, earning not only Ilara's hand, but the respect and admiration of an entire village. They married soon after, and Finn, the healer, and Ilara, his beloved, lived a life rich in love, purpose, and happiness.
Part 20. The Grand Celebration.
The entire village buzzed with excitement as preparations for Finn and Ilara's wedding began. Master Gideon, fully recovered and brimming with newfound respect for Finn, spared no expense. Banners were hung, flowers adorned every doorway, and the sweet scent of baking filled the air. Ilara, radiant in a gown sewn by her mother and decorated with delicate lace, glowed with happiness. Finn, no longer just the fishmonger, but the respected healer, wore a finely tailored tunic, his eyes shining with pure joy as he anticipated the day he would finally call Ilara his wife.